Todd Miller with D'Addario Strings. Welcome back to Guitar 101. This is lesson number 6, and we're going to learn the basics of reading tablature. Reading tablature is very easy to do, and it's a very common way to learn music on the guitar. So the basics of it are you have 6 lines on the staff. They run horizontally, and each one of those represents the strings. You're going to have numbers that represent the frets, and you're going to read left to right just like a book. Okay? The notes are stacked. Any notes that are stacked on top of each other are going to be played together. So tablature is easy because it gives you very little information. It gives you just the bare bones information. It doesn't give you any rhythm information, doesn't tell you what fingers to use, just gives you the bare minimum information, which is why it's easy to read, but doesn't really tell you the important details like how long to hold things and what fingers to use. So tablature is a good beginning, but you really need like a recording, or you need to know the music to really be able to use tablature effectively. So if we look at our little diagram here, the low E string, the fat string, is the bottom line. The next one is the A, D, G, B, and the high skinny E string is represented by the top line. Okay? So our first tune we're going to learn here in tablature is the Peter Gunn theme. And you'll notice that all of the numbers are on the 6th string on the low E string only. You're just going to read it left to right like a book. A 0 is an open string. Once again, this tells you the frets. It doesn't tell you what fingers to use. 0, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 5, 4. And we'll just repeat that over and over. So I did the whole thing with my first finger because it was a little easier to start with. One of the things you want to start working on with tablature is figuring out the right position to play the part in. We've talked a little bit about positions in the previous lessons. So if I look at this piece, the lowest fret I have to play is a 2, and the highest fret I have to play is a 5. So if I think about that, it makes sense to play this in second position with my first finger over the 2nd fret, and my 2nd finger over the 3rd fret, 3rd finger over the 4th fret, and 4th finger over the 5th fret. So now I can play it in one position, and I'll be able to play it with a little bit faster, and I'll have to be able to economize my movement better with my left hand. In the short run, the one finger method is definitely easier. In the long run, you want to be able to use all your fingers. You can play a lot faster with 4 fingers than you can with 1 finger. The next exercise is a little E blues bass line. Okay? This one has a couple examples where we have notes stacked on top of each other, so we're going to play 2 notes together. The first chord is an open E string, and you're also going to play on the 2nd fret of the A string. So I'm going to just brush across both those strings with my pick and play both those notes together. After that, we're just playing single notes like we did in Peter Gunn. Sounds something like this. So with this one, I just jumped right into second position. My first finger's playing all the 2s, my 2nd finger's playing all the 3s, and my 3rd finger is playing all the 4s. And this one doesn't have any 5s, so I don't have to worry about my pinky in this one. And this is another good one just to repeat. It's a fun little blues bass line. So those are the basics for reading tablature. So get you a couple tab books and start playing around with some tablature. Thanks for watching.